course, because the last time I introduced Sharon, I had a problem with her name. Sharon is the only person in Florida folk who's been married more times than I have. And so sometimes we get confused about her last name, and Will McLean got around it by simply referring to as Sharon Sweetheart. But I have researched the court files and everything else, and as of today, Sharon's name is legally Sharon Nauman. So on auto harp, we have Sharon Nauman. On guitar, we have Ann DiNella, who's also a great solo act and also plays with Dennis Devine these days. And Sandra Jemison, who's fighting a voice condition, but is doing it because she loves this music more than she has good sense. And my old friend, Dennis Devine, Dennis is one of the most accomplished musicians in Florida folk. Dennis plays about 25 instruments at performance level. And it's not unusual to see him in the course of a set like this to play 4 or 5 instruments. God knows what he's going to do today. But together they are... No, I can't dig up any trash on Dennis. He knows way too much on me. So I have to be nice to Dennis. I'm nice to Dennis because he knows too much, and Sandra because she intimidates me.
Maybe, yeah, just a little bit.
But this, as I said, this is one of Florida folks' best groups. I also play ocean drum with this group occasionally. I'm not playing it tonight because Marianne Parton kidnapped my ocean drum.
Yeah.
But...
There's no way of getting that to work.
Oh, ma'am.
And there has been talk of me doing vocals, and of course I'm the one doing the talking. And Southwind has agreed that they're going to give me... Oh, Marianne's here with the drum. Ah, thanks. Mary, they're going to give me a microphone next year if I continue to do well, and they promise that the year after that they might turn it on. So we're hoping for that.
Absolutely.
The smaller groups are easier to MC for because you don't have to talk as long. We set? Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for one of Florida's premier folk groups, Southwind.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Are we sounding okay? Yeah?
Yes.
Say
Right.
something, Sandra.
Okay. Activity.
Getting a little feedback on this guitar.
It says 14 on the...
I think it's on this
Amanda.
guitar. Much better, thank you. Did anybody hear about the rain? Is it still supposed to do it, or are we? It's going, okay. We think it away. We got a little bit on this one, on this vocal mic too. How are we doing now? Okay? Thank you. Ready, gang?
Well, I wish I was an apple sitting on a tree, and every time my Cindy comes, she'd take a bite of me. Those apples in the springtime and peaches in the fall. If I can't have the girl I love, don't want no one at all. Now get along home, Cindy, Cindy, get along home. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, I'll marry you someday. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, get along home. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, I'll marry you someday. Last time I saw that gal of mine, she was standing at the door. Her little shoes and feet are forward, her little feet on the floor. Well, I'm going down to the rocking chair, gonna take my rocking chair. And if I can't rock these blues away, I'm gonna rock away from here. Now get along home, Cindy, Cindy, get along home.
Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, I'll marry you someday. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, get along home. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, I'll marry you someday.
Thank you, thank you. Well, we're certainly being blessed with some beautiful spring weather, and I'd like y'all to put your hands together and thank the sound people for a thankless task.
Indeed,
Thank you.
indeed.
This next song we're going to do, Mary Ann wrote about her grandmother who came to Ireland as a very young girl on a ship alone. And she used to tell Mary Ann all about her voyage and her experiences with that journey, that long journey. It's called Nana's Song.
My Nana could dance a reel at 97, and she was widowed when my dad was just 4 and raised 3 children in a little candy store all by herself, and told us about the whales coming over on the boat and made the story scarier every time that she told it. That's what this is about. Oh, the whales, they'll follow the boat tonight. They'll go with her as far as they can. Mary Ronan is leaving Mayo behind, with her high-button shoes all laced up tight, and her collar is white as the moon is white, and the rail like ice in her hand. Pull away now, boys, for the wind's blowing high, and it's famine we leave on the shore. Still there's nothing ahead can be worse than the dread that I'll see my Ireland no more. She said 18 and 90 was still hard times. The scars of the blight lingered on. 9 children to feed, and the landlord still blind. So the oldest would leave. It was all for the best. From that tiny stone house overlooking Lake Mass, and her country stripped bare by the crown. She was one of the many left there in sad isle to cross the great ocean alone. But the whole of her journey was mine as a child, for Nana told stories so real and so wild. I saw the great whales sail the 3,000 miles as she held my hand in her own. Away now, boys, for the wind's blowing high, and it's famine we leave on the shore. Still there's nothing ahead can be worse than the dread that I'll see my Ireland no more. child, and so leave your soul with a child. Nana left her brave soul with this child. Pull away now, boys, for the wind's blowing high, and it's famine we leave on the shore. Still there's nothing ahead can be worse than the dread that I'll see old Ireland no more. Pull away now, boys, pull away, pull away. Utah Phillips wrote this next song that Sandra's going to sing. And you say he won't sing it anymore when he's asked to. It'd be interesting to know why. It's called Rock, Salt, and Nails.
Down by the river, where the willows hang down, and the wild birds are warbled to a long, lonesome sound. Down in some hollow, where the waters run cold, it was there I first listened to the lies that you told. Well, I lie on my bed and to see your sweet face, and the past I remember, time cannot erase. Those letters you wrote me were written in shame, and to know that your conscience still echoes my name. The nights are so long, love, sorrow runs deep, and nothing is worse than a night without sleep. I walk out alone, I look at the sky, the ladies were blackbirds, if the ladies were thrushes, I'd lie there for hours in the chilly cold marshes. If the ladies were squirrels with a high bushy tail, I'd fill up my shotgun